Wait, so you mean for good posture, we don't need to be right in the back of the chair? So that's an important one, Light. So one of the things with sitting is if you're sitting in a comfortable chair, so that office chair example that I mentioned, you want to have support for the lumbar spine because the idea is that it's a comfortable, supported position. You've got a little towel in the lower back here supporting the natural lordosis, right? So I'm sat in the chair. This is not an example of the office chair I'm talking about. I'm talking about a more robust one, right? And you're sat back and relaxed. But when we're perching, we're not sat really leaning on anything. This is the disadvantage, right? Because if you're sitting in the perched position, obviously with the chair higher, and I'm in this sort of position here, I've got to be very active and engaged, which means I get tired. So one of the things that people often find is when they start working on their back, start working to recover from lower back pain down here, because they're being more active with them holding their own body more effectively, which is a good thing, they realize that, gosh, this area of the back is stiff. And sometimes people think, oh, is it referring up to my back? It's like, no, you're just using your body more effectively. So you're actually bracing this area and using muscles that you haven't been using effectively for a while, and they're fatiguing, they're getting tired, which is why you've got some discomfort. Sometimes it feels like burning, right? The same kind of burning that you might get in your shoulder if you just do small circles. I always remember as a boy playing football, we used to do this horrible drill where we just stand there and just do small circles for ages and your shoulders would burn. They'd burn. And that's the same kind of burning fatigue from these muscles when you're trying to hold yourself up, which is why that three-step office setup was a three-step office setup with a chair to sit and relax in, because you want to have the opportunity to take those muscles off strain because they're going to fatigue relatively quickly because you're probably not using them and haven't conditioned them very well in the first instance. So yeah, good question. It's a mix, right? Some supported work, but some posture, some holding your own posture, and gradually you'll get better and stronger and more conditioned to do that.